It is Cherie from Big Notes Get Votes, and I hope that you are enjoying 2021 thus far, no matter where you are in the world. We're 2 days into 2021 here in Auckland, New Zealand, where I am, and I hope, well, mine have been pretty good. Thanks for asking, and I hope that you aren't too hungover. Struggle is real. And I can tell you I'm definitely not hungover myself, because this is the first year that I've done like a dry December and celebrated the year with some non-alcoholic sparkling bubbles, as well as a few gigs, which was really exciting as well. My birthday was on the 29th of December, and I am currently on tour, mid-tour with LAB. We are lucky enough here in New Zealand to be able to have full-scale events. So we did a show called Rhythm and Vines on the 29th, which was my birthday. It was a pretty cool way of celebrating with 14,000 people. We then moved ourselves on to Northern Base and did another massive show there. And then on New Year's Eve, we were in Whangamata at Joe's Farm for the Other Side Festival, and the boys helped everyone, like 10,000 of them, see in the new year in style, and it was an absolute blast. So we're still on tour, but I've got a couple of days off, and I thought while I'm home, I'm going to go live. I'm still going to continue to post the weekly live Q&A videos, and if you have any questions, please comment so that I can answer your question. And what I've been doing in December is answering questions that my artists have asked me in advance of us working together. I do a little artist questionnaire before I work with people. And if you don't know me, I'm a vocal coach and a professional singer. And so my passion is coaching emerging artists who want to build confidence in their singing voices and their performance. So that's me. And before we start working together, I get them to complete this artist questionnaire. And I've grabbed some questions from there to answer, because there are some common questions, and sometimes it's hard to know where to begin. What questions do you ask when you're starting out singing? What are the focus or the frustration or the fears that you have? So I'll be answering those, and there'll be another video a little later today that was pre-recorded a while ago when I was last on the first leg of the tour. Second leg is currently, and then the third leg of the tour is about to start in a few days. But I did want to stop in and say Happy New Year to you, and thanks for making 2020 pretty good for me, actually. Thank you very much. It was nice to have your eyes, your ears, your comments, and your thoughts. So I'm very happy. The other thing I wanted to say is that in January, I'm going to start a little series on the 3 things that we can focus on in the next 3 days. I find for me personally that I do I'm good for about 72 hours is what I'm trying to say. I can stay focused for about 3 days or 72 hours, and then I get a little distracted. So I thought, you know what? I have got a Get Gig Fit 30-day action plan, which I 100% used back in September to get myself ready for these run of shows, both with LAB and with the Symphony show. And so I thought I would break some of these down. So over the next 4 weeks, on Sundays and on Thursdays, I'm just going to come at you with 3 tips that you can focus on in the next 3 days. They will cost you little, if nothing, financially to pull together. You might even have some of the bits and bobs in your house already. It's more about focusing your mind, your energy, and getting going with actions that I can guarantee you work, because I'm doing them and I'm a professional singer, and I will, give you a little insight into how I do it, but also share some quick tips, some quick wins every 3 days. And I think that is going to work for me as well to keep me focused in the first month of 2021. There's a lot going on, and coming out of the festive season, we can feel a little bit kind of, even if you haven't had any alcohol like me, I literally felt like I was run over by a bus yesterday. And I think touring is just like one constant high-level festive season. So I can understand that you too might be feeling a little drained and want to reset and reboot in January in 2021. So I'm going to share with you the things that I think are the most important to focus on to build your confidence in your singing and your performance, regardless of whether you're performing or not. you can still create videos. You can still live stream to create performances, because I know that a lot of singers and musicians are in lockdown around the world, and we are so grateful. Literally not a day goes by when we in the band we don't look at each other or think, man, this is something else. We are so unbelievably lucky to have leadership that took swift action, because it means now we're not ever at the other side completely. I think we're always going to be mindful, but we are safely celebrating the environment while we can. And man, these festivals, I have to give a big shout out, especially to Rhythm and Vines, for the way that had little wristbands, we got scanned in and out, and it was really great. Every festival was conscious and mindful of keeping things the way they are. So rant over. So that's basically all I'm here to say today. I just wanted to drop in and say hello, say Happy New Year, to ask you to come and check back every few days, Sunday and Thursday, to see the tips that we're going to unfold over the next month. The best way, if you're over on the YouTube channel watching this, is to subscribe and hit the notifications button, and then you'll know when I'm uploading stuff. I'm going to be uploading a few extra treats over this month, and definitely in February, because I'm launching my singing course, the 14-day Vocal Bootcamp. I have a curriculum that I take all my artists through, and this is basically something I'm going to share with you, because I know that a lot of us are in a situation where we might have a little bit more time, and you might want to focus on boosting your confidence in your singing and your performance. So I'm basically just taking everything I do with my in-person coaching, and I'm turning them into online tutorials. They're going to be really short, straight to the point, lots of support resources, and a Facebook group where I'll be going live weekly to answer any questions. So that's going to launch in February. If you want to know about that, in the comments, there is a link where you can go on the wait list to find out when that opens. But yeah, hit the subscribe button. If you're over on Facebook, make sure you like the page and follow, so that you can see when I post updates about the course and anything else that's going on, actually. But yeah, I'm most excited to hear what your plans for your voice is for 2021. And I'm hoping that I can help you with that. As always, pop your questions in the comments, and I will gladly answer them in the ongoing weekly live Q&As that happen at around 10:30 New Zealand Standard Time. If I am on tour, I'm going to pre-record the responses and answer your questions no matter whether I'm on tour or not, and make sure that you get some good tips to keep you motivated and to keep building your confidence and getting you singing in 2021. Have an amazing day. I look forward to seeing you.